So in ERLC, there are a lot of different roleplay servers that you can play on, but in this video I'm going to be going through the top 5 biggest roleplay servers on ERLC. So if you do enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like, also make sure you subscribe as well. Check out everything else from the description, but yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so these aren't all based on how many players they have. Some of them are a little bit smaller, but still have a lot of players, but are well known in the community. So yeah, we'll get started. The first one is Greater Toronto Roleplay. So I'm sure everyone knows what this roleplay server is. It's pretty good. They have 16,732 members in their Discord server. It's a very active server. The roleplay is actually decent in these servers. All of these servers have decent roleplay. One of them has very good roleplay, which you'll understand why, and I'll explain that obviously when we get to it. But yeah, Greater Toronto Roleplay, really good server. It has 16,000 members out of it, as I've already said. I think it is in like the top biggest of them all, like not the top 5. I think it's like the top 3. I'm not sure what's happened to my avatar. There we go, that's better. But yeah, Greater Toronto Roleplay is the first one. It's really good server. As I said, the roleplay is actually decent in there. Let's move on to the second one, which is a very common one as well, and that is Woodcarver Roleplay. So I've actually played on Woodcarver Roleplay quite a bit. I think it's Woodcarver State Roleplay if you want to be specific. I have played on it quite a bit, to be honest, and it is a decent server. Obviously I can't really play on roleplay servers properly because I always get crowded and stuff like that. But yeah, the roleplay that I could manage to do in there was decent, to be honest. The mods were doing a decent job at kind of stopping people from crowding me a little bit and trying to keep the roleplay good. A lot of servers that I join, the mods don't really do a very good job at keeping people away from YouTubers. Like they kind of just ban them or kick them from the server, and I don't think that's really fair in my opinion. I think it should just be like a respawn or something. So how kind of servers deal with it is kind of how I rate the server in a way. That makes sense, because that's the only thing I really can rate it on, because I can't really do any roleplay in it and test out the roleplay, if that makes sense. Either way, we're going a bit off track right there. Woodcarver Roleplay is a great roleplay server, and yeah, they have 13,691 members in their Discord server at the time of recording this video, so a little bit smaller than Greater Toronto Roleplay, but still very good. That's a lot of members. But yeah, let's move on to the third one, which is Nova State Roleplay. So this roleplay server is also decently big. However, I've never really played on this server before. Heard that it's very good. It's obviously one of the most popular roleplay servers on ERLC, so it obviously is going to be decent. People wouldn't keep playing it and stay in the server if it wasn't good. So yeah, it is very good. The problem with these really big roleplay servers is that the servers fill up so fast and you can't really roleplay properly. You're just kind of waiting in a queue for so long to try and join onto the server, and if you get kicked or if you disconnect, then you have to wait like a long time to join back onto the server and stuff like that. But yeah, Nova State Roleplay is actually a pretty good server from what I've heard. So, and they do actually have 14,871 members, which is slightly more than Woodcarver State Roleplay. As I said, these aren't in any particular order, but it is slightly more than Woodcarver Roleplay. So yeah, very high amount of members. As I've said, I've never played it really though, so I think it's good. From what I've heard, it's good, but I've never tested it myself, so I'm taking what other people have said for that one. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is Liberty State Roleplay. Now, I've never really even heard of this one properly up until now. So it's a really big roleplay server. Again, it's a little bit smaller than some of the ones that I've already mentioned in this video, but it's still a really big server, and it's really good. Like I said though, that is again just from what other people have said. I've never actually played it, but I've heard it's pretty good. I don't really have much more to say about this because I don't really know it too well, but people have said it's good. It's a very big server. It's obviously one of the biggest. It might not be in the top 5 exactly, but it's really difficult for us to find the exact top 5, like, because it could always change. There could always be new servers and stuff like that. So if any server is bigger, please don't get angry at me, because it's harder than you think to gather a bunch of servers and do everything else as well. So yeah, let's move on to the fifth and final one though. So this one is not, in terms of members, the biggest roleplay server. There's definitely bigger. However, it's Simulations Roleplay. So many of you will know Simulations Roleplay. It is the best roleplay server on ERLC for roleplay. No other server beats the amount of roleplay you get on Simulations Roleplay, and that's because you have to spend a lot of time if you want to get into it. It's owned by one of the developers for ERLC, I believe. It's got loads of moderators and things that are from PRC, so it's definitely got that advantage in terms of that they've got the developer on their side. Now, because it's developer owned, that doesn't mean they get like extra perks or anything for it. It might mean that they have a better connection with PRC in case they need to discuss something or get like a livery approved. Maybe they could get it done a bit quicker because obviously a developer owns it, so they're friends friends with Mr. Fergie, Shawnee G, and Lost Infinity, or that kind of thing. But they don't get like any extra things for their server. Like that would just be unfair. But yeah, the roleplay and simulations roleplay is really, really good. There's some videos on it. I'll be doing a video hopefully on it soon as well. But yeah, it's very, very good roleplay simulations roleplayers. I've said roleplay so many times now. It's a very unique server as well. But it does take a while. You have to do an application to even become a civilian, and you have to do an application to become a police officer, and loads of training and all that kind of stuff. So it is quite difficult, but either way, it's a very, very good server, and it's definitely worth it if you want some good roleplay after you finished everything. So yeah, that is all for this video, guys. I really, really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you drop a like, and also subscribe. Please make sure you join my Discord server at discord.gg/amaze. We do loads of Robux giveaways over there, and we also have an amazing community, and it's just a really, really nice place to be. Loads of my staff members are always really nice. You can always chat to other people from my community that are friends with me and that, you know, just know me and are chilling out in my Discord server. So make sure you join that, discord.gg/amaze, or from the link in the description. You can also check out my TikTok, AmazePlays YT. Many of you know I recently hired a new TikTok/YouTube Shorts editor. He's gonna help me get loads more TikToks and YouTube Shorts out over YouTube and TikTok, obviously. And of course, you can check out my Twitter and my Instagram. They are both AmazePlays_ for the usernames there, and I really, really appreciate it if you do check them out. But like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you did enjoy this video. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!